A daily super blitz. Less than 10. Alright, so we got 3-minute chess here and 90 minutes of 3 chess. Of what? 90 minutes of 3-minute chess. That's not a good start. Alright, I'm already looking to combat this guy with this structure. A big question will be, where is he going to go? 1 or 2? If he goes 1, then I have to be on the lookout for e4 a bit more. Alright, I'm going here because I want to meet bishop there with bishop c5. Just like this. This isn't our first time on right here. Okay, so I'd be happy if I get the a file. I don't mind the double pawns. And on this, I don't want to see b4, so let's just kill that idea. I feel like I'm maybe close to better here. Also, this might be a threat. Knight here, queen b4 could be strong. And then if they take, I get the a file, and if they don't take, then double isolated a pawns. Okay, well, we're moving forward. And now I think I kind of need to do something like this. Oh, I have to be on the lookout for a knight move, and then a fork. Now let's take here. And the reason for that, I'm not sure exactly. Well, I don't want to weaken this square. I want to keep him around, so I want to do this so I could castle. Though after this move and a queen exchange, maybe I don't even castle. Here. There's probably still too many pieces around. Probably should just get my butt castled, so queen b4, castle kingside. Nothing too fancy, so we're going to start with that. Well, that move, huh? Well, let's just castle. So where's this guy going? He could end up getting trapped. Chop, chop, knight here. Okay, so he feels like he's a bit stranded. I think I just want to negate some pieces, so my knight combats this knight here. Also fights for this square. I still have to be on the lookout for this fork. Let's put a rook on a half-open file. I have this square, so I have to be really careful. This is it's a doubled pawn, but it's not a pawn that could be easily struck at. Okay, we're just going to cancel out this knight. I'm not throwing any punches, I'm just doing a whole lot of restriction is all. Yeah, that move. Okay, I'm going to put this knight here. Oh my god. I totally missed that. What was I saying? This pawn can't be easily attacked or something? He certainly can. So I'm down a pawn. I have a lot of time. It's the only thing that I have going for me. Maybe. Alright, I want to get rook to a3 in and then double up. Well, they're keeping me off balance. Alright, let's start with this. I guess here, my bishop needs to have some kind of retreat. He could be trapped. Yeah, so I guess here they're gonna flush my rook away. Okay, we're gonna keep this rook active. Let's keep pressure on the a pawn. If the knight moves, maybe I have this one day. I want to get the f5 square, so I'm giving up a pawn. All right, so now this knight can rely upon this square, and there's a punch. And I'm picking up the pawn back now. So this should be good for me. All right, let's throw them in a pin. They're way down on time. Also, I'm just realizing I have some rook checks. Let's throw one in. And I guess I'll just pick up a pawn. This knight is a monster. Controlling everything. Feel like there should be mate right around the corner. They're looking to get some pigs. Let's just defend the one point of attack right here. Yeah. They're just a little bit too slow. But yeah, I just completely blundered the b4 pawn. I didn't see that little knight maneuver. I'm forgetting where he even came from, c2 or d3? Oh, d3. Yeah, when he went to d3, I was only fixated on the c5 square. Oh well. So, yeah, what more to add with that game? I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's try d6. Against Cardigan 8000. Not, it's our second time playing. Let's see what we get. Think Tank. Internet issue? What's the story here? Stunned by move 2. Knight to f6. Queen Master is in the lead. I'm not sure what to add. It is just overtaken. Bruno 14. Let's maybe peek over here at the chat. Bingham 717. Thank you for the sub. Fake it through. Gromit the cat as well. 3 months in a row. Appreciate the support. What is Cardigan doing? I'm getting, as Romeos88 in the Twitch chat says, Nona Fried, been a while. Gilly Wibble is in the chat. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is this is one of those minus plus positions after knight f6. Completely winning for Team Black. I might have to try d6 more often. I was going to go for g6. Some kind of flexible setup. I guess we're going to be getting the W here. Plenty of time. A lot of people are on their third game already. Okay. Yeah, exactly, J-Bads. Knight f6 and white is completely lost. Alright, 20 seconds. And we'll see who we get in round 3. I'll have fire after this. Oh, so Bruno 14 actually berserked the first 2 games. And he's in a game with Queen Master. Alrighty. Let's get back to tournament land. Not sure what happened there. I'm in 14th. A good crew. 161 are in here. Let's see who we get. Somebody, anybody. Ivy Tower is in there. And there we go. All right. Let's try an e4 game. We've got action. I love it. Sicilian. Okay, let's go knight c3 first. Yeah, I'm going to fianchetto. Yeah, I'm still going to fianchetto. I'm going to do this. They have an opportunity to ruin castling, but I'm okay with a king position here. He's tucked in nice. So how do we go? How do we improve? Let's start with bishop here. Okay. And okay, I'm going to position my knight now. I'm anticipating of course this fianchetto, so probably noticing a bit of a pattern here with the first game. I said this kills the fianchettoed bishop, doing similar right now. Let's go here. And I'm eyeing up knight c4 next. Let's just throw a jab at the rook, see what it wants to do. I'm going to play here next anyhow. Oh, okay. Well, this is an opportunity for a4 because a6 can be met with this capture, an in-betweener. Very important detail. And I could go into Pac-Man mode. I was ready to drop back. I forgot I'm on the a-pawn now. So this is just winning. They didn't see the old in-betweener. So let's trade, man. And throw a pig on the 7th. Maybe 2. What's the cleanest approach here? Let's throw a punch at this. A rook trade is no good because here at the end, it's got to go here. Yeah, they just resigned. What could I do to follow up? Probably just throw some pawns around. Many good approaches there. I was looking for something simple. And simple is usually trading pieces when you're up material, so. Alright, we got 3 in now. Third. Still plenty of time. A 90-minute tournament's pretty good. Yeah. A 1-hour tournament, you only get about 10 games in there, but okay. Bruno. I guess we'll try Caro-Kann. See how they react to d5. Okay. I take with the g pawn more than the e pawn. We're gonna take with the e pawn in this one. A big downside with this is there's now a healthy 4 versus 3 for Team White. But this system is really simple to play for black. I feel that pieces just kind of fall on really nice squares. This pin can be really annoying. And they're kind of not sure what they want to do. I'm going to go with this rook here. I want to keep this square open for some pieces. And now we do that. And how do we move forward from here? Looking at c5. Let's just look to double. Yeah. All right. And from here, all right, let's get this knight doing something. They're moving really fast. Isn't this a really annoying move? Do I have any in-between shot? Probably not. Let's just recapture. They're moving very fast. I'll take one so it forces one of their pieces back. And I want to have this square open. Knight here next. Yeah. I'm making some progress here. Let's do this. Stop knight here. I don't want this knight to be challenged so easily. This is losing. Knight to d2. This is probably the first move they thought of, but they can't do that. And this is really weakening. Let's see how they feel about this pressure. Let's go here. Probably put the rook back. Ooh, that's a piece. They offered a draw. I'm going to play on. I think I'm slightly better here. Slightly better. Just a hair better. I'm getting squares now. A big one on d5. And how do we steadily improve here? Let's kill the knight. King f7. Pawn move, I have a check. I feel like this isn't the cleanest approach, but it'll be good enough. I could do this. Take advantage of the pin. Let's take. Pins. Could do that. That's looking fancy now. King takes, we grab the rook. There we go. I feel that Team White is just playing on out of momentum. Let's scare that knight away. Got bishop checks. Got queen checks. Queen mates. That's going to do it. Probably just played a little too fast there. Bishop to c3. I wasn't really too concerned about doubled that group of pawns, double G pawns. Let's try a d4 game. First time playing this guy. Alright, Grunfeld or not? Not. A King's Indian. I'll immediately close it up. And, okay, so I'm happy about this. Where do I go with the bishop? I think here's correct. No, let's go here. Let's keep the pin. I may want to just castle queenside. Let's just overprotect this square. And I think I want to start with this idea. And actually with that move, I'm basically saying I'm not going to be castling queenside. Let's try to get this in. Alrighty. Playing very fast. Let's come all the way back. Alright, let's scare him away. Let's grab some space. It's typical race position. Alright, well, now I'm threatening to win the knight. And I'm on this. I think I'm winning now. still on the knight. This is doubled pawn, but it's collapsing, right? Knight b6 I take here, and what is the queen not hitting? Let's find out. Yeah, that knight has to move again, and these guys are falling like dominoes now. Can I pick him up? There's something better. Let's pick up the pawn. Probably just put a rook on the c7. Let's not think too long here. Let's go with this one. I don't want some kind of capture and then the rook entering, so let's do this now. Rook to b8 might have been interesting. Let's take. Rook takes, knight c4. Alright, we're just going to push stuff. Let's just keep pushing these guys. And I feel like I could just keep pushing. I go here. I'm ready to take the rook. Under a minute. Am I ready to just take the rook now? I think so. I might have something fancy. No, not quite. The rook is hitting at b7. Yeah. These two are offset. 40 seconds left. Just keep pushing, or right here, simplest. Make sure the queen is off. I'll take here. Yeah, not too much more to add. I think it was winning after. Okay, now we're just taking the queen. Getting a queen and taking stuff. Yeah, after that knight to a4 move, I think it was goner. Okay, just no stalemates is all. No stalemates. 15 seconds is plenty. No stalemates. No stalemates. Let's check. That's gonna do it. Yeah. What to really say with that one? I'm not sure. I was just a little bit faster on the queen side. That's all that one came down to. Let's try a c4 game. I guess I'll fiend kiddo as well. Let's go d3. I don't know. I can't get in d4, so I'll retain some flexibility with my knight, with my e-pawn for one more move. Let's go for some Botvinnik system. I have to take extra care over this square, so that's why, well, both of these would control this square, but I want to keep my f-pawn free. Let's get this in queen d2. They should play knight here now. I think that's a mistake. They're supposed to stop d4. So now at the end, what's going to happen is that this d-pawn is pretty vulnerable. The natural defensive piece would be a bishop on e7, but he's clearly elsewhere. So this is a big soft point for Team Black. Can't do this just yet. He could be flushed away. b5 is very difficult to get in. So where will white be able to strike? Okay, I feel like I want to start with just G, or H3. Queen D2 and rook to D1. Some very simple moves, nothing flashy, preventative stuff. And let's get one more piece into the action. I'm holding off on F4. It is a committal move, weakening to my king side. I think I like the approach of not even moving my F pawn. How about this? Let's just get rid of their master defender. Yeah. Rarely is this a bad idea. Queen's still on. If they try to set up or start to control some dark squares with this, now that the dark square bishop is removed, D5 is weakened. Just gonna go here. Oh, I'm actually throwing a punch at the knight. I was gonna say I'm just doing this to provoke a weakness. Well, I got a weakness, F6, so now their 7th rank is weakened. And maybe an approach with doubling on the D file is good enough for me. I am also on this pawn. Here's the other thing. I have some space, so let's avoid the minor piece exchanges. Still keep 3 of them around. They're stepping on one another's toes, so also with this knight on c6, the bishop's view and the queen's view is obstructed, so he kind of gets in the way. Now we're doubled up, and my knight might look to get into f4. So what I'm doing right here is just playing within the structure. More weakening moves. I think I feel like I should be going in for this now. I'm ready to hit black with a fork and a half. Doesn't get any better than that. So queen here, bishop here. Probably don't want to get on the same file as the rook. Wow. Living on the edge, man. Look at that king. Wow. You got a lot of guts, man. You got a lot of guts. Can I still just take here? It's just a funny move to see. King to f6. Alright, maybe I'm not finished with putting pressure on this pawn. Knight to d4. Alright. I'm back on this. Oh, they're not here. They left the game? No, they're back. It cut out for a second. Or two. I don't have any time. Knight takes, I'm going to take with the queen. Just put some pin. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm not sure what the final breakthrough was going to be for that, but it's pressing. All right. That first half hour went by pretty quick. 285 in here. We got 20. Victor is up there. 320s. Okay. He's in a game. Top guy's in a game here. Okay, Zuchen Lee. It's a new account? I haven't seen this account around. Alright, let's try knight f6. What do we want to do? Alright, you like to fianchetto. I already did some system with this, or I attempted to do that. Oh, knight there. All right, what's the idea? Okay, well, I think that the d pawn belongs here. Ooh, really? All right, well, let's point at this weakness now. Bishop on f5. And I actually have an opportunity to get rid of their light square bishop. And I'm gonna do that right now. If I did here, knight here, and then kind of controls everything, so there we go. And next step, let's go up with the queenie. Here. Alright, let's take. Let's develop the knight here. It feels a little bit awkward to do this, because I am blocking in my c-pawn. I just want to kill that idea. Secure my queen position, basically. The other knight's going to jump in there. Okay. So we're going to get the queens off. What do I have in this position? Let's see. They have a little bit of space. However, I have the better bishop, kind of. Let's flush that knight away. I'm not concerned that this is some weakness for my king position. Because why? All right, let's take him. Yeah, because the queens are going to be off any moment. Okay. I feel like I want to. That bishop can actually be pretty annoying. I'm gonna take here. Yeah, this isn't so great for me. Yeah, my knight is really just on the defensive. I have to look to restrict that bishop. I'm worse here. I am definitely worse. Gotta defend against this idea. Bishop here, or doubling is fine. Although, yeah, they misplayed it there. Now I have c5. If I get this move in, and I think I'm close to getting that in now, then there's some trouble. Also, bishop here can be met with rook takes pawn. Let's just recapture. Okay, so I think we're close now. Take here. Yeah, I have to do that. I'd like to... Didn't see that move. Oh, that's such a good move. Yeah, that was a really good move. I am way on the defensive now. Gotta get my knight playing. 30 seconds. I'm gonna take here. Oh boy. Yeah. This is very tough. King move here, I have to push this pawn. I think I have to do this. Yikes. King here. Getting a... I think I have to try that. I don't think I was going to win that king and pawn endgame. And there's also no time. This might actually be a draw if I had more time. Although no, there's rook check and then rook there. If I only had more time. Now this is a draw. Whew. Got away with one there. That bishop g5 move, that's the one that really caught me off guard. Very, very lucky to pull a draw from that one. That was an excellent move that they made there. That was really nice. Rook back, and then that in between, they didn't take the pawn straight away. I really like that move. That was very accurate. I'm pretty sure that's a best move. Because from there, the end result of that was what? Let's throw this in. The end result was that the rooks got just way, way, way too active. All right, we're gonna take with the knight. Maybe I win this pawn. Let's castle first. Hmm. Okay, let's go here actually. Yeah, here's the plan. I'm gonna go here, try to provoke this, and then here. Maybe I jump into this square. Yeah, like this right now. Also, here's the other thing. He's unprotected, so if they're making a knight move to defend here, hang on, I could already insert this check. I feel like this is even better though somehow. Okay, so their king's caught in the middle. I'm leaning towards e3 now and a quick rook to e1 stuff. How do I make the most out of this position? This is one where I feel like the computer just comes up with something really direct. Knight check is my first thought. Let's go with this and see how they address this now unopposed dark square bishop. Here drops this guy, and I could super glue this guy right in there. And I think I will. So I'm still looking at this. Let's do it. So the E file or even the F file is pretty appealing. Oh, I didn't even see that they could castle. But I do have this move. On their queen. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, they resign. That was a quick one. I'm extinguished though, no fire. 4:24 is 50 minutes left. Okay, still plenty of time. 3:27 in here. I really like that game. That was a really nice game that my opponent played there. Yeah. Well, not the opening phase so much. It was just some kind of playable stuff in the opening, but that middle game to end game area, that was nice. All right, the rating eater. Okay. Najdorf. And what do we do? How do we adjust this bishop? Let's go here, bishop e7 and queen c7. And knight here. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't know too much about this opening. Actually, I do know something here. You need to take with the knight, otherwise you're going to get hurt with captures here and then captures here. You need to keep that bishop around. So let's see, we're going down a very theoretical path. And they continue to push. Let's go here. I could take this with check, but I think there's some kind of queen here, and they definitely get some play. I just want to address this point right here on e6. This is the critical line, I'm pretty sure. f6, and I get rocked back even more. I've been pushed right over in this line more than once, playing on the black side, so I would not be surprised if this happens again, but let's see what white comes up with. A capture is not the critical move, I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of tempted to take this pawn now. No, I'm not tempted to take that pawn now. Okay, I'm taking with the pawn. I need to make sure this knight does not kill me. And this is still losing. Can't do that. How about I give this knight a shove? Yeah, and maybe next I could play here. Once he's no longer eyeing up this square. I always have to be on the lookout for that move, by the way. I do have a counter-punching bishop to b7. Ooh, I did not consider that move. Well, he has to be captured. He's got to go, man. And am I ready to weather this storm? Probably not. Maybe my knight does something fancy. Can my knight save the day? Here, there's this. All right, let's see if they let me run away. They're going to pin my bishop, so I can't castle. But maybe I do this and then here. I think this is my safest bet. This is really tough to play as black. I know I'm up a piece, but this guy is still stuck in the middle. It's not fun. It's not fun when you have to probably find only moves and there's like a million different attacking the moves for Team White. Yeah, I know. All right, let's go here. In here, we're castling by hand. My bishop negates the knight, but they might say no. He's going to be a goner. Oh, can I take that guy? Oh, maybe I could snip this pawn now. Maybe I want to get rid of this bishop before he hurts me. No, I like my knight too much. All right, let's grab a pawn. I'm not doing this just because I'm greedy. But I want the f6 square. Yeah, that's no longer hitting with check. So now this is a super bishop. And maybe my king continues to run. That's the game plan. This should be defendable now. Let's take. I don't care about this pawn. Queen here, rook here. Oh, down to the wire. Alright, let's keep running, king. I'm ready to blockade. Keep going, king. Oh my god, I just dropped my rook. He could have been captured the previous move. Oh man. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, we just gotta move, man. Maybe I could throw a threat one day. All right, we got something here, I think. I don't know why I did that move. Oh, I'm not the only one hanging pieces. Okay. I don't I don't know what to think about that game. Oh man. All right, we got the boss again. What do we throw at the boss? E4. Okay. The Aleakin. I'm not gonna go with any four pawns attack. Um, let's scare him away first. If I take here first and then c4, he has f6. So he's much more limited by inserting c4 right now. And only at this point will I capture. Queen here. I guess there's a way to sidestep the fork with queen e6, but let's see which one of the pawns they take with. Okay, so a bit more imbalanced. Taking like that. And I think I want to... I'm not sure how I want to set up my pieces. Probably this. I'm anticipating some kind of pressure against d4, so he's here. I don't have any concern about this, but I am concerned about d5 push and then knight c4 hitting my bishop. So basically, I want to get this move in and a quick knight to d2. I'm leaning more towards knight d2 than c3 because of this very idea. I still want to play c5. Maybe still this is correct, and I do give up my light square bishop, and then I get to push here. I think this must be the critical line. They're not even going for that, and so I think I'm just better now. I have some space. I've gained a lot of time against their knight, and let's put some pieces on some nice squares now. So. Actually, I'm going to hold off on making a developing move because I want to make sure I can maintain c5, so I want to meet b6 with b4. Now I'll do this. So that little delay there with developing my bishop, I gave pause right there because I saw some value in my c5 pawn. I want to make sure I can maintain him. And that move... Let's just castle, how about? If I need some more support on d4, I have this maneuver. Let's start with this. Yeah, queen to d2. Okay, so the knight. How about we start with this? Eyeing up this square. He's going to jump in here. I see. But here's the thing. What's the thing? Let's do this. I think this is now the critical move. Maybe the, in a way, a forced move. Because I am ready to jump in here, and there's, I have some nice strategic ideas in mind with that. I'm gonna go all the way home. I wasted a lot of time there. You're just gonna push me around some more. They give up f4. Here. Okay. I think I need to release some pressure here. They could probably still do this. Okay. I'm taking that knight out. And, oh man, I have to jump in. I'm dropping a pawn. They've weakened their king side. Let's see if that means anything. Now that I don't have a piece on f3, I could kick the knight out if he goes here. I have a queen to h5 move. I want to stop this. The knight's gonna. What is he gonna do? He's gonna fianchetto. This is probably strong. Pairing this. He's got to go. I can't let them clamp down. Okay, right here. Oh, I gave them that move. Nice, man. Very nice. Take. It's tough to commentate. I gotta get out of this pin. Let's try to break down their structure, get out of the H2 square. Feels cozier over here. You bugger, man. You bugger. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Got that pawn. Defense, man. I need some D. Oh! We have 3 seconds. Oh, I'm down on time. Oh, man. I should have been able to do some mouse tactics. Oh, man. Oh, man. I should have been able to kick it into a higher gear. Oh, man. That stings. I was so close. So close to being able to pre-move out. Oh, man. They earned that one, though. I got outplayed in the middle game. I didn't quite have the timing down with the... I had the right idea, but the execution was not well timed. Okay, where do we stand here? Ooh, this Victor is running away. We can't let him just run away like that. All right. Oh, man. So close. All right, knight to f5. That one's tough to shake off. Okay, do I take that dark square bishop? I really like my knight, but let's grab that guy. And let's put a bishop here. Okay, here's the plan. Boom, boom, boom. No, we'll go with this one. Defend here and knight to g4. So next we're looking for these moves, and let's see how they. This is the thing that I wanted by taking out their bishop, to be able to put pressure on d6. So they're just pushing through, huh? Could do that. You could do that, huh? Let's start with this. Rook here, I could give the knight a shove. Or actually, we take first. This is the correct transformation. We take first, give them an isolated pawn, then we push. This might be a critical move. Okay, they didn't go for it. And so... spending a lot of time again. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'm okay even if this pawn goes here. Yeah. I was going to do this and this kind of stuff to blockade, but they give up some important squares too by pushing, namely e4, so... And whenever he moves, I have another square I can maybe be eyeing up. And that's a queen. They they didn't even blink. They didn't even blink there. Usually there's like some like pause right there after you make a blunder. Like, oh, what did I just do? Black didn't even pause for a moment. That's funny. Not the blunder, just like the reaction, you know what I mean? Like normally there's a like you would take a moment out. Oh, what did I just do? My opponent doesn't do that though. It was all part of the plan. All right, let's push that knight. It's all part of the plan. Queen a5. I am up a queen. I need I need to convert this fast. Am I blundering my queen? No. She's safe. Just feels active. No hesitation. I'll give the queen up. I got a couple pieces. That's good enough. Let's take a pawn. Let's unpin. I can move my bishop. My knight is there. Let's keep it really simple. Going after the knight next. I'm on the knight. He's a goner. My opponent has no quit, man. No quit. Okay, they do have some quit. There we go. We got a W there. 28. All right, well, we're not far. Oh, who is this guy, man? He's flawless. Victor. 28. 32 minutes left. There's definitely a shot for second place. That's for sure. First place? Okay, Eddie Boss again. The boss beat me up last time. This is the one that yeah. Okay, here we go. So we played in round one. Let's repeat this. Gotta play faster against the boss. Let's go here. Same system. Challenge this knight really soon. Let's see how they react to it. Okay, this should be just excellent, shouldn't it? Here? Let's do it. Bishop takes, queen takes. I'm threatening a win with knight to g4. Let's go here. Maybe we do caveman stuff. Maybe. Let's do it. Throw the h-pawn. h5, h4. See how they react. I haven't committed my king to the king side. Queen side it is. Let's throw a punch at where they're weak. Well, that was a convenient reply. Defend him. And I think I want to kind of build something up in the center. That knight is a bit annoying. Alright, I have to be careful about this knight move. Wow. Let's just back up. I don't want to take just yet. Still want to watch over this. This guy, this structure kills the bishop. This guy watches this. Let's see what happens here. This is probably useful. I gotta get the boss back, man. King to b8. At any point, they could initiate a chain reaction of captures, and this file can open up. Let's go here right now. They're going to go to the C file, almost certainly. And I want to unpin as soon as possible and Guess here, they're going to play bishop here? That could actually be annoying, although I have this move, that's convenient. Hit the bishop, defend there. So now do I take? Could also go here. I kind of like this move, actually. Let's get here. I want to focus on this square. And maybe I could take over control. Let's go here. They have rook to c4 if I do this, so I want to keep this open for my knight. Not sure if this was the right idea. Okay. Now we're going to pin this knight. Oh, man, I missed that. I missed that idea. I'm going to jump in if they kick my knight away. Let's jump in now. I feel like I need to stir up some trouble. They're ready to invade here. I'd like to get a pass pawn. That's a strong move. I have this move? I think I do. Now here I get to take the queen with check. What am I missing? Missing something? Hey! It's scary. Let's see how this move works. I'm gonna repeat once. Is this move working? Here, there's a rook move. Oh, but I'm still on their bishop. Oh man, there's definite compensation. Bishop takes pawn, then oh, I'm on the rook. I'm on 2 pieces still. I'm forgetting. Oh man. I'm ready to get mated. Rook there was a mate threat. I gotta take here. I'm getting some stuff. My queen's going into Pac-Man mode. I'm on the bishop and pawn. Oh. Oh my god, this is so scary. Oh my god. Eddie, boss! You are crazy fast, man! Holy cow! That was another coin flip. Okay, we got the W. That was, Oh, that was a scary game. Okay, make a move, man. Don't lose on time. Let's try G6. Holy cow. I got away with another one there. All right. Let's still go for this setup, so here. I need to try to resolve this tension. What's that move? Okay. We've been here before. Should I grab that pawn? No, let's go here. And here. I want to open his eyes up. Now's my opportunity. I'm going to take. And let's see what's going to happen here. Takes, then this is a vulnerable point. And they're not taking, so they're saying, give me a center, basically, with that move. Okay. You got e4. Ideal pawn center incoming. No, they don't want to do that. So now if they're not playing e4, how do they get that in? They're going to try this. Do they have time to do it? I may do this. No. We're not going to make a committal move. We're going to stop e4 permanently. And now c5? No, let's get another piece involved. Rook to b1, queen here, bishop there. Okay. But now this is an opportunity to break in the center. And I'll be taking with the knight for sure. Even though there would only be one minor piece around, this is still a really important piece. With the knight and queen, they could. I feel that the knight and the queen could work some magic somehow with these dark squares. So it's definitely the knight capture. And here I'm in a pin, but I don't really see how that pin could be taken advantage of. So yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. Let's just go here. They could do this, but I have a rook here. I just want to free up my queen is all. I don't want her having that responsibility anymore, so the c pawn is responsible for defending my b pawn. We're going to go here. Oh, also, here's the other thing. I could take this knight, because I'm on the queen. Should keep that in mind. And I'm double attacking the queen, so I could have done that on the last move if I really wanted. But this should be simple enough. Get out of the pin, threaten the queen, welcome exchanges. In the end, this guy's weak. So let's see. All right. Okay. Let's get some trades in, trade some more, and we're on this at the end. So now they're gonna have to go on the defensive. They're not though. Let's snip that guy. And go into a prevent. Yeah, I just don't want to allow any activity. Bishop here, I'll play f6. That move, babysit. Yeah, he's the most important. One rook off. Okay, what are they trying to do here? This looks extra passive, and it is, but their activity is temporary. So I could flush these guys back. Actually, I mean, I don't think I even need to do anything but just start pushing pawns here. I have a boatload, and let's welcome some exchanges. Bishop there. I missed that move. I kind of don't even care about that, though. Let's just keep pushing pawns. Let's keep on going. Not the cleanest approach. Actually, let's do this now, because here I could do this and win the pawn. So now my king is ready to play. I have checks. Let's insert one. Let's just go here, ready to do this, and then here. Let's do it. Yeah, these guys just march all on their own. Let's just break them up. It's a little scary, these kind of ideas, but it isn't me. It is a thought I had, though. My king was kind of limited by moving up. If it was a bullet game, I would probably just run backwards at that point, just so I didn't have to second guess or question, am I going to get mated? Okay, so where are we at? Less than 20 minutes left. I'm in 4th place, 34. Still possible for 2nd place. Okay. So they're going to take my queen and give me the A file. And that move, okay, we're going to take here. I don't want to end up with an isolated pawn, so. And I'm going to go 1 square. Just 1. Forget how I play. I've had this position before. Not from this tournament, but I've had this structure before. My opponent seems to have had this structure before as well. Let's go here. This is a strong knight, very strong knight. I'll keep him around. That's not a good choice, I don't think. I take away their best square. Okay, and also at this point I'm actually okay. I'm giving this square back up, but they straightened out my pawns now, and I have a tremendous amount of space that I could look to still expand. How do we... What's the correct... I just want to take a moment out. I want to try to come up with something here. Takes... Yeah, I'm going to take. And then kind of... Let's do this, actually. I don't want to see this break. This is a break I'm thinking black may do at some point, but then there's some open lines over here where I could maybe attack this guy. I want to kind of pave the way for my king to be on e4. I wasn't really able to voice it before pulling the trigger on this, but kind of without this break, then the e file isn't opened up, and I could rely a bit more on the e4 square. Let's actually go for this right now. Kind of put the king in on the e4 square, and I want to stop this. So if they try this, it's not without some weaknesses. Try for this kind of advance. Let's put the king in the center. And if they double up, they're threatening a sacrifice on this square. Chop, chop, check with the fork. That could be prevented, though, pretty easily. So bishop c3, and now where do they go from here? I don't... Okay, let's try this, and then this move. Though they have that c5 advance. Let's go here. Now that they've released some pressure on this, I want to get in b5. Let's do b5 now. Break it open. I have a5 covered, so now my rook is really active. My rook could also help defend like this. And now, right around this point, I actually think I want the bishop off. And my king is... I love my king position. And my rook stops any of their pawn breaks. Without their dark square bishop around, I don't have any fear of dropping this guy. So from here I could look at this advance. Also, if they ever grab here, I could cut them off one day. It's still tactical. I could cut them off and then look to mate them if they go pawn hunting. So now this advance, or What about just this and then here, doubling up, and then with this move to follow? I totally missed that move. I gotta stop him in his tracks. Also, I'm chewing up a ton of time. A ton of time. I should have never moved my rook from b6. Rook here I take and then get behind. My king is playing, their king is not playing. Now the rook has to go back. I could probably take there, but okay, now am I going to win that pawn? Close. Now I am winning that. I don't like my execution, and also they're playing a lot faster now. Not good technique. Wow. And now I am just losing. How in the world did that happen? Not cool, man. I gotta try to time burn. Wow. They really played the end of that well. I got outplayed right at the end there. I liked how I played it up to a point, and then I just lost the thread. When did I lose the thread? I'll tell you when. As soon as they played b5. I totally missed that they could set that guy into motion. And then I think I was still better there, but it affected objectively it was still better, but it affected me psychologically there. It just caught me off guard. So what am I doing here? Let's try rook. I don't want to commit my knight. I want to still delay his movement because of takes. Maybe one day I get into c6, so let's hold off on that. Now that move, okay. Now we're taking. I have structure is balanced. Let's defend here. I think I want to keep my king right where he's at. Structure is balanced, but minor piece is the big difference here. And I'm cool with going two squares and then tuck the bishop in right behind. This is a fine setup. Rook here. I have one square to really look out for, and that is c5. So are they going to try to do this? Let's go here right now. This move, I want to be able to take away the c5 square. So let's step up with the queen. Keep open this possibility. I have a ideal pawn center. And I could look to expand. Let's do this move first, though. Maybe this here, and then this would be trapping the knight. Okay, so that move, that really weakens their light squares. c4. So I'm already looking to somehow get a piece here. I would like to get my bishop or knight there. Exchange sacrifices comes to mind. I think I could also just capture, but I think I'm okay with keeping or grabbing some space. And where's this knight gonna go? All right, I'm going to take some steps to get my knight here. It's a long journey, but it's a static position. So time not as much of a factor. If they challenge this, it's not without its weaknesses. In fact, this is good for multiple reasons to break down their king side and redeploy the bishop on this diagonal. That would definitely be a quick focal point. Rook, bishop, knight, and that's what we're going to have, I guess. So we chop here first. Probably best to start with the knight move. This is an excellent spot for him. I'm thinking a bit less about this move because of knight here, so probably just chop. Okay, am I okay with giving them this file? Yeah, we're going to take here. To be careful of this square. And we're going to do this. This might be interesting, actually. This, on the other hand, I'm going to give that up. I have a better home for my king. And I think this is just a win because of this move. Winning a pawn on the bishop, threatening this stuff. Not quite. I think it's better to just take with the knight. He's more central now. And that's still no good because both our queens are unprotected. I got the queen. Where do we stand? There's less than 10 left, and that's putting me at third. Ooh. Bayern is in there with 48. 492 are in here. Nice turnout for the daily Super Blitz Arena. So, yeah, and this guy might also pass me right on by. He's in a game right now. Let me take a quick peek at that game. How's he doing? Is he going to win? Team White going to win? Team White is not going to win that. All right, so he should be losing. Still going to play one more without a berserk. Maybe we berserk the last one. 48. Okay. We've been here already. Yeah, that game where my opponent dropped their queen after the F file opened up. Okay, well, that weakens their king. Let's insert this check. Let's see how they block the queen, huh? But I get a pawn now. That's an important guy. You take me. I'll take with the bishop. Let's develop. Knight c6, I imagine. Let's go here, and this extra pawn that I have, I'm going to try to make his presence felt, or am I? I'm actually going to take first. If I pushed here, I think captures, and then if I recapture, there's bishop here. I want to get this move in and be able to shut down the bishop soon. So let's do it. And let's do it right now. Put the bishop here. And probably just castle. That knight could definitely be annoying. Yeah, where's my dark square bishop going to go? I don't know. Here he gets pushed around. I guess here? Scares me. I'll still do that. They're both unprotected, so I'm fearing this kind of stuff opening up. But I should be able to weasel out of that somehow. Let's start with this. Bishop here, this. I'm just looking to make sure I have some stability with my pieces, so. Now we challenge this rook. Still up a pawn. I could do this. I want this move and then king to f2. And I'm satisfied. I could have also thought about this move, throwing a punch at that pawn, which is probably best. But this doesn't hurt. This is still an improvement. Let's go here. I don't know. It's probably a nothing move, but let's do something fast. Let's just open it up a little bit. think I'm ready to exchange one rook. Just didn't want to see this knight cemented in there so easily. Now let's jump in. Have some nice squares eyed up. Check. 2 checking squares. Less than 40. I guess we'll keep this rook around. Check is no bother. I'll return to f2. Still have this idea in mind and discoveries on this square. Also this. And are we at that point yet? Let's just back off. Let's shoo him away. That move. Rook here, I overlooked. No, I could defend that. I have this covered by my bishop. Yeah, they're ready to remove the knight. It's a little awkward. Just a little awkward. There we go. Now I'm untangling. New square for my bishop. And knight is probably dead. Yeah, this guy could just pack up and run. Alright, where are we at? 46 with fire. Bayern slipped up. Maybe I should have berserked that last one. Okay. Well, we'll see how it finishes. I could be caught by any of these two. Well, he's not playing. Alright, one last game. No need to berserk this one. Let's see if we could obtain a winning position and maybe my opponent resigns. Otherwise, this is probably just not going to finish. Neither one of us want to move the d-pawns. Committal decision. Okay, now they go in for that. Let's keep the tension. I'm allowing a space invader pawn. Let's take once. And I didn't see that at the end this guy was hanging. Okay, so interesting change of structure. Gonna play f4. Well, not the best blockader, but he's just gonna have to do. I didn't play this because of a5, and I wouldn't be able to maintain the structure over here. Now that the bishop has gone elsewhere, maybe, I don't know, queen to h5 looks kind of appealing. What are they up to? Let's find out. I don't know, feels right. Wow. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. I guess I have to give up that square. They're playing extra fast. I probably just have to get rid of them. They do that. Less than 2. This is tough to come up with a plan. I think I have to do something like this. Bishop c1 next. It's not fun to run it like this, that's for sure. Can't drop a3 though. Wow. Okay. He just took a quick pit stop there, that's all. Now I'll come back over here. They're going to try this, probably. Queen to g2 to defend. I'm looking at f4. Let's go here. I could play rook h1 if they try a battery. Defense. All right, let's get my majority going now. The tournament's complete, by the way. Now he doesn't have to defend here. Now we're looking at c5 next. How are they defending that pawn? I'm in a pin. Oh, I totally missed that I'm in a pin. Whoops. And they took that guy out really fast. All right, I gotta go hunting. They're not giving me anything. I need a new square for my king. Bishop here is probably good. Can I get something? Well, I think I have something. They don't have this move in yet. He's a bit out of play. It's getting kind of serious. Kind of serious. Let's take one rook off. Okay, that move. Let's give a check. They have this move. I didn't see that. Give a check. Rook here. Let's take here and look for this stuff. Is that serious? Where's the mate? Maybe I could weave a mate even without a queen. Queen has to block. Oh, and I could kick the king away from the queen. That's good enough. No stalemates. And we got mate soon. All right, well, we got that last one. It wasn't enough to get podium lined, but a good tournament. 56, 54, 48, 46 is where I stand. 5, 13 in all. Okay, I am not going to go through all the pages. Maybe just the top 100. Let's see who the top 100 were. Rocky Balboa's in there. Serbian Knight. Old School Future, I see. Dragon Whelb. Blue Eagle. Raiding Eater. Potzer Chess. And there we go. There's the top 100. Won't go through them all. Okay, that was a good tournament. That was a good tournament. Okay, to the 512 of you. Good games all. All right.